Hello and welcome to episode 9 of DG Game Night, where we have presently 0 viewers. It's about par for the course. We are 10 minutes late getting started, and so hopefully, Brian, maybe tweet us out something out there saying we've
Sure,
started.
I'll do what I can.
That'd be awesome. Or somebody else with social media capabilities to say, hey, we're going. Anyway, um, tonight we have Cam Banks, who is going to run us through. He's our lead designer. He's going to run us through tonight another playtest of the Demon Hunters role-playing game, A Comedy of Terrors. But before we begin, I want to give our big shout out for our Kickstarter right now that's going on, as if there wasn't enough Kickstarters happening all over the time. But this is Demon Hunters related because we are doing pilot season. These are 4 pilot episodes. One of them includes Demon Hunters Red Tape. As you can see, the goal is $150,000. We are at $33,644. We have a long way to go, but we have 25 days to do it so far. And so Demon Hunters Red Tape, you could play that video and check out all the other ones. Easiest way, you certainly can go to the DG Facebook page or Zombie Orpheus Facebook page. Our cover graphic has that on it there with a link. Otherwise, just go to Kickstarter and enter in the search box pilot season, and you'll find us. That's quite easy. And give us a pledge. Even $1 helps. And so Demon Hunters Red Tape is going to take us with Gabriel. Gabriel is going to be the star, so played by Nathan Rice, and it is what if Gabriel was in charge of sort of the office, like Steve Carell. So,
what do you mean, what if he was?
Yeah. I mean, it answers that question. Yeah. So, kind of a police station comedy with, monsters and demons, but in a, what you might find in a cubicle setting. But also we have The Gamers, this series. Brilliant, imaginative title, let me tell you. But it tells you, I guess, everything you need to know. Yeah. So the original cast from the original Gamers are reprising their roles, and we get to see what happened to their old characters in the real world. And for those who had never seen it before, it's going to be awesome. The backstory is going to be there, and there's 2 other shows, and you can go check them out at Pilot Season on the Kickstarter. Okay, so coming back to the topic on hand, we have now gained 3 viewers, 5 viewers. Wow, exponential growth. Cam.
Yes.
So, how do we basically play?
How do we play? Well, you folks pretend to roll dice, and then I interpret what happens as a result.
Right. Sounds good.
Oh, what is this pretend business? It seems like right out of the gate you're not trusting us.
Brian always rolls them properly on his device, tablet / phone thing.
That's great. Actually, you know what? I got for reals dice this time. Very excited.
Wow.
What appears to be a dragon nutsack.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I actually got Nathan Rice for his birthday last year a kangaroo nutsack for Dice Bowl. Because apparently you can buy those.
Like a legit
Kangaroo does not like having the nutsack be on sale, but what can the kangaroos do about it?
That's right.
It's hopping.
Yep, it's hopping. All right, so we have tonight playing Jack Bishop. This is Brian Lewis.
This is Brian Lewis. Just
Yeah,
Jack Bishop.
Yeah.
These are both true statements. That is all.
Right on. Jack Bishop is our chapter leader, the leader of this crazy band of demon hunters. We also have Chris Dupenthaler with us, as always.
Howdy.
Chris is playing the nebulous and strange Vlad.
Vlad, at your service.
He's got people for that and makes small governments disappear.
I see no small government here.
I see.
Only big government. Very big government.
Right.
Taxes. Me.
Although I think Vlad was recently kidnapped by spies. Very strange. Jimmy McMichael is playing the offspring of Gallagher. This is
Hello.
playing Ursula,
Ursula.
wielding the Sledge-O-Matic. And we have our Team Cipher, John Razor,
Hello.
and playing the most boring character in the possible in the Demon Hunters world, but she yet still makes it very interesting as our hub and connection to the Brotherhood database. And tonight, since we only have 3 team members plus a Cipher, Silent Jim, played by myself, will be guest starring.
Ooh.
We will leave it to Cam to decide why the hell I'm there.
Doesn't he outrank me?
Yes. Well, we will throw out an interesting loophole with this. Anytime someone rolls a demon die in the game, which you will be doing a lot,
Yes.
because demon dice are there for you to use. Any number that comes up 6 will make Jim go off and do something else.
I like it. All right, so you talked about demon dice.
What? I guess we'll find out.
You'll
Yeah.
find out.
We'll find out. So you brought up demon dice. Let's talk about how demon dice work.
Okay, well, there are 2 kinds of dice in the game. There are faith dice. Everyone starts with 3 of those. And before you roll your dice...
And specifically, both of these dice are D6s.
Yes, that's correct. You will be rolling 2 dice at any time. One of them is going to be an attribute, an approach, I should say. Whether you're crafty or not crafty, flashy and forceful and so forth. They're all very descriptive. They describe how you're doing something, how your action is taking place, and you also roll a discipline die, which is kind of like a skill set or background kind of deal.
Correct.
I'm trying to pull up my thing here.
I got you covered. Okay, so for an example, yeah, you can see that Jack Bishop here has all these approaches, like so, and then some
life is there.
over yonder. And so he will choose anytime he needs to do an action or do something, he will pick an approach, aka a way to do it, and take that associated die and combine it with a discipline over here, and then he may utilize a stunt if it applies, which is a little sentence down here. There are 2 of them. Continue.
Yes. You also have, each character has 5 aspects, and if you think an aspect is going to come into play, you can spend a faith die and kind of narrate which aspect you're using. For example, if Jack is trying to stick it to the man by doing something, for example, if Jim shows up and says, "Hey, I've got a mission for you," and Jack says, "No, we're on a mission, you should go get lost," he might be trying to convince Jim to do something else, and he might want to use a faith die to invoke stick it to the man. That just means that's a way to describe how you use your faith dice, because the faith die is a die you roll as well as the other 2.
Incidentally, Silent Jim, in this example, could utilize Brian's stick it to the man to work it against him if the situation warranted it.
Oh, so done.
I don't know how that would be. Yes.
So, the long and the short of it is, when you roll your dice, you're trying to get a number that I tell you. Normally it's 10. And if you don't get 10, you want to try and roll 10. If you don't get it and you've already spent a faith die, you may try, if you like, to tempt fate by grabbing a demon die, of which I have untold amounts in front of me.
That's right. So each of you has a welling pool of demon dice that are d6s, and they spit out 3 of them in front of you at any given point. And you may grab 1, 2, or all 3, and you may use multiple attempts until they are all used up to get the number you want. Then, upon using your demon dice, you will symbologically transfer them to the Dungeon Master.
To me. I will take them off you. Thank you for using them.
Mm-hmm. And then he will in turn use them against you.
Yep.
Later on.
Important thing, it was a... Oh, carry
on. So, say for instance, these are my demon die, right?
Yes.
Is there a benefit before I roll the rest of my die to roll them, or can I roll my normal die and then roll the demon die? I know that I can do this before and after. I'm guessing what I'm saying is so before I know what my regular die are.
Demon dice are rolled after you've rolled your main dice.
Oh, always. Oh, okay.
Yep, always. Faith dice are rolled before you roll your main dice. You can spend a faith die to re-roll one of your 2 core dice, however. If you don't like your outcome, spend a faith die and re-roll one. And the die isn't spent as a dice to roll, you just kind of make it go away, and it allows you to re-roll. So if you rolled Flashy and Mystic Arts and got 2s in each of them, and you thought that was crap, then you might spend a faith die to re-roll the D10 Flashy.
Yeah.
And hope to get a different number.
Now, on that note, when we talk about rolling 1s, when you roll a 1 on your approach die, is it both approach and discipline, or is it just one?
Either one.
Either one. Okay, so when you roll a 1 on your approach and or your discipline, you earn a faith die.
Yeah.
If you roll a 1 on your faith die roll, you get it back. It is not spent. If you roll a 1...
Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I was getting to that. So if you roll a 1 on a demon die, you need to tell the DM, the GM, the CAM, and he will... Basically, bad things happen. Yeah. Rolling 1
Demon Master then. Should we use Demon Master? That sounds great.
Demon Master.
Yeah.
Demon Master.
There we go.
Demon Master. Copyright 2015.
That's right.
Dead Gentleman Productions.
It's Demon Hunters, so Demon Master makes sense. I like it. Master of Demons.
Yes, I like it when you roll 1s on the demon dice because that's the cost of the temptation.
Yes. Now, Cam, we've seen it in the past in a couple of weeks where, especially in the playtest, a lot of the playtesters are scared shitless to use the demon dice. They think something really terrible is going to happen.
Right.
We should talk about that.
Something terrible is going to happen only if you roll a 1. Really. That'll be an immediate terrible thing. However, it's true that I'm saving up the dice to use against you, but I use them the way you use faith dice.
Right.
So I can't use my aspects until I get demon dice from you. So I really want you to use demon dice a lot. So I will sometimes deliberately make things harder for you just so you have to use them.
Mm-hmm. And Cam's got a little bit of he's got a table that he can roll his demon dice on as well to add some more extra nastiness to the situation, but it's not the end of the world, folks. It's encouraged. It's sort of a give and take, ebb and flow situation with the story. So if you are playtesting out there and are too scared to try it, try it. You should try it and see how much fun it actually is.
That's
Even
right.
the peer pressure.
Yeah. Try Demon Dice at home. You tell your parents that you want to try Demon Dice.
That's right.
Oh, one other thing about the Demon Dice.
First one's free.
Yeah. Here's a free Demon Dice. The thing that's important about the rolls, if you roll 5 or more over what you want to get, it's called a success with style. So you want sometimes to do even better than normal. So if the target number was a 10 and you rolled an 11, maybe you want to do really well, so you roll an extra demon die and hope to get that 4 or more. That's one of the reasons why you might want to use them.
Right.
Sometimes greatness only comes at the cost of your soul. Or something.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You've been reading out of the Illuminati handbook, haven't you?
I think I'm good. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right, Cipher.
Yes.
As always, you're the one who gets the warnings / mission reports / everything else comes in on your virtual feed. Last time you had an interesting experience when someone tried to contact the team via Tinder.
Yes.
Nothing quite so spectacular this time. It's a regular old mission from upstairs.
That's good. What is the mission exactly?
It is a cover-up. You are supposed to go and cover up, in quotes, a supernat manifestation which is happening at an Italian restaurant on the shores of Lake Michigan.
We have a mission.
If I wasn't kidnapped, I'd have a guy for that.
Just somewhere, wherever he is, Vlad sits up like, damn it.
No.
I know people.
Are we?
The way we... Oh, carry on.
No. I was gonna kind of bring up the fact that like he's gone right now. Is he actually gone still, or?
No.
No, he's here. Okay.
Don't worry. I had a guy for that.
Chuck some popcorn at you. Shut up, lad.
I think Vlad's still acting as if he's been kidnapped.
Like someone who
Still
covers his eyes.
attached to the
he's
Stockholm
tiny and
syndrome.
can't see.
I was taken by aliens, I tell you.
What's the reverse of Stockholm Syndrome? Well, I have this fence. Please leave me alone. Okay. So the place is called Pesca Casa Salsa, and it's well known to the people who go there, but not very well known to anybody else. That's fine. As we have established, you're close to Michigan. Well, you're in Michigan, the fabulous state where everyone who is assigned here slowly goes mad with despair and other things that start with D.
Mostly Detroit.
It's also apparently some sort of nexus of extra-dimensional nastiness. Those things crop up once in a while. But important for you is that you have your team right now as it stands, because anyone else who would otherwise be here is off doing something else. So, Jack, your only available people are Ursula, the Cipher, and Vlad, newly returned from Spy Stockholm.
Yes. Oh, the most skilled in nuance and covering things up. Great. Well, Vlad, on our way over, I assume we're going over there now. I'm not terribly familiar with the art of covering things up and making things go away. Do you have any tips for us?
Yes, dead men do not talk.
Really? Yeah, I could have sworn I heard like the opposite of that little adage.
No.
I'm sorry. I thought you said dead men do talk.
Oh dear.
So,
All right.
the cover with large building materials.
We cover with large
Blanket
building
with
material.
smallpox. And shoes.
Cover with a smallpox blanket and untruths. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right. Well, you get into the mystery machine. What vehicle do you currently have, Jack, that you have absconded for the purpose of demon hunting?
I really like that van that we had before.
It's a cool beat-up van. Isn't it a white van?
Well, this is actually, I think, a new van. This is another new prototype. I had to start tinkering around with, kind of a new thing, because I think the other one got destroyed, or it's in the bottom of an ocean, or something like that.
Frequently blows up. What color is this van?
What now?
What color is it?
Oh, what color? I'm gonna go with Ninja Turtle green.
Perfect.
All right. And who's driving?
The Cipher?
That's fantastic. All right.
I can certainly try.
All right. So without a whole lot of actual prep or any real understanding of what to do, Jack leads his fearsome trio of agents Lakewood. There is some kind of shipyards kind of thing, a place where ships come in and very stout men work as stevedores or whatever else they do on docks. They are very burly and dangerous-looking men, and these men are the most frequent patrons of Hesca Casa Salsa, or the House of Fish Sauce. I looked it up. It's real.
Casa Salsa?
Yep. There you go.
Cool.
Hesca Casa Salsa.
Is that like that fish house salsa? Is that what that is? I'm not sure.
Fish Sauce House. I think.
Works for me.
It doesn't matter. It is a two-floor establishment. Upstairs is the private section, which can be rented out. Downstairs is open to the public and other restaurant patrons. The back of the building opens out onto the lake with a delightful stink of Lake Michigan. And the front has a great big fish head in a pot kind of logo that is held above the door. It looks as if it's bustling. Everything seems normal. There's no problem that you can see from the roadside as you pull up outside of the building.
Like our work here is done.
Team's covered.
Cipher, what did the update tell us about? Did they tell what kind of supernatural we're talking about here?
Did they tell us
look
what
out
kind of
for?
supernaturals we're dealing with?
Oh, you're asking me? Sure, yes. A Class 3 quasi-aquatic manifestation.
Class 3 quasi-aquatic manifestation.
So it's creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah. All right. Well, if anyone smells more fishy than they normally would, just give a shout out. All right, what team? So I guess going inside. Oh, first of all, like we haven't gone inside yet. Yes.
No. There's like ample parking.
So, I guess we park and go inside then.
Sounds like a plan. And shoot it.
Yeah.
What do you currently dress like? Do you look like the people who would show up to destroy supernatural creatures, or do you look like mildly discomforted patrons of a fish sauce restaurant?
I like to think Ursula fits in everywhere she goes. With the hammer.
Oh, time of day. It's about 8 o'clock at night.
Huh. There's nothing
Well,
else.
it's not like
to do.
we're not in our prom attire, you know. I mean, like, aren't we still in? Isn't this Detroit?
Yes.
Yeah.
We should be.